The special guest with us, Scampers. She's down here.
Also known as
The Beat. Say hi to the camera, The Beat.
No, not about it. Okay. Hi guys, welcome to Sleepover Saturday. I'm here with Jordyn Roe, also known as Crystallized Divinity. Jordyn has her own business creating crystal jewelry infused with Reiki healing.
And I'm a Reiki Master, which I like to describe Reiki as whoever's doing Reiki is a Reiki practitioner. The practitioner acts as a channel for the energy of unconditional love to flow through. And you can put that love into an object, a situation, or a person's energy field. When you put it into a person's energy field, their soul naturally wants to heal, so it'll let go of anything that's not serving them and take in that love. And so miraculous healing can happen, but it's also a conscious choice. After they have Reiki session, you go back to your normal life and you have the choice to reabsorb stress, anxiety, fear. And so it's kind of like it teaches you how to get to that place of wholeness and how it feels to not be carrying all that baggage, but it's still a choice to go back and pick it up. Doesn't mean that you haven't let go of more and you pick up less. It is kind of a tool that can help you keep yourself full with things that are beneficial to you. I have learned a lot of empath techniques that's what guided me to doing Reiki, to finding Reiki, has been knowing I was an empath, not exactly knowing what to do with that.
And what is an empath for people who don't know?
It is someone who is sensitive to energy, especially other people's emotions. And so the most common time it's referred to is empathetic, when you are absorbing someone else's emotions, someone else's stress, someone else's problems. Sometimes it can be literally someone else's cold, their cough, or why you're like, I don't know why my back hurts so bad. Oh, my back just stopped hurting, and it's like, so this is yours. So we do this as healers. You know, you don't want to see someone in pain, and a lot of times it happens even more when we're in pain ourselves, and when you have a hole, the universe fills it. So when you are not filling yourself up fully, first of all, why aren't you filling yourself up fully? Probably for a painful reason, which will attract painful energy to fill that hole, because it's already a hole because of hurt. So a lot of the techniques that I've learned have been dry brushing. So like after you get home after the day, when you get home and you're kind of like, you go to the airport and you get home and you're like, I just feel gross. I'm not gross, there's nothing on me, I just feel. So what you can do is like you brush your hair, you go through and you can wring out your hair, picture any energy coming off, brush down your arms, shake it off all through every part of you, and you're literally taking off that coating. To me, I felt it when I first started doing it, but I feel it more and more every single time I do it. It's kind of like a sensitivity I grow. It's a relationship you build with your own energy field.
Kind of like meditation. The more that you do it, the easier it gets.
The first time it sucks.
The first many times it sucks.
Sometimes it still sucks.
Yes. I've been meditating on and off for like 5 years, something like that, and I still struggle with it. It's not an easy thing to do. It's hard, but it is so important. And the more that you do it, and the more consistency that you have with it, the easier and better it gets.
Yeah. That was one technique I learned with clearing it out. Protection, you can call upon Archangel Michael, who is normally depicted with a sword, and he cuts away negative energy, any cords of fear, any attachments you have to negativity. He's really great at cleansing out and protecting and bringing things back into balance and alignment. So it's easy and as simple as saying, Archangel Michael, keep me in my own energy field, and thank you for cleansing any negativity that may need it. Yeah. I mean, what's good for you is good for everything else. Don't ever worry about, I don't know where this energy is going to go. Because Archangel Michael, that's why I like to go to the Archangel so much, is because they know how to take care of this stuff. So you don't just say, okay, this is cleansed, and then you have it floating around. The Archangels will take it to where that energy needs to go to benefit itself, because nothing's unhappy in depression and angry energy and negativity. Nothing's happy there. So You know, it has its own journey. A lot of what you can find on the internet is grounding in terms of staying connected with the earth, not just floating around up there. When you think of the wind blowing, if you don't have a solid foundation, you just get drifted around everywhere. When you think of bamboo, deep in the earth, it bends and it sways, but it's always itself and it always stands strong. So a lot of the techniques that they'll tell you is to, when you breathe in white light down through your crown chakra, which is your connection to source, God, the universe, angels, whoever you want to connect with.
Whatever resonates with you.
And then letting that flow through you, and then breathing up the energy from the earth. And so this all mingles inside your heart chakra, which is where the celestial and the earthly energies meet. So this is your core being. This is also a great place to get in touch with, to find balance, because really we're just practicing being divine light in human form. But then there's also the other side of grounding, which is gathering all of your energy back. So a lot of times, for example, you are in traffic and you say, man, that took a lot of energy out of me. I was just so stressful, right? Think about your words. You literally said, that took a lot of energy out of me, which you leave your energy behind in certain situations, whether you're dealing with a stressful friend and you have to figure out how to get everything to work, and you're just kind of, after that, you're just a little tired, that you literally left energy there. When you are working for the day to make money, money is just your exchange of energy. It's great at the end of the day to make sure that you call back any of your energy that you may have left behind when you were taking care of someone, whether that was a stressful situation or just giving them love. Your words are powerful. Sometimes you forget it is just as easy as saying, this is my conscious choice, and so it is. And so what I like to do is I say, I now call upon all of my energy, any energy I may have left places. I'm calling it back to integrate with me for my highest good. I like to picture, if there's a piece of my energy that I left behind in a stressful situation, I like to picture it being cleansed and coming back to me, and anything that's not mine or not serving me just goes out and is transformed. It's a really energizing process, because you're not bringing in anything
that's negative, that's holding you down.
So it's all of you.
And you're putting back out positivity into the world too.
Those are the grounding exercises, but they always teach you protective bubble. Hold it up. Like you walk through, and you're going to a concert and there's everyone drunk and having issues and you just kind of hold up a bubble. But I would go to school or to a concert and I'd notice my arms would get tired of holding this bubble up. It'd be like, everyone else is so heavy, how do I hold it up? And so the only thing that I have found that really kept me from getting drained by blocking it out has been strengthening my own energy field. Because a lot of times you're absorbing stuff because you're not full yourself. You can give someone love without taking on, right? And that's a really, really, really hard process.
Yeah.
And that's something you practice every single time you talk to someone. If you know about the chakra system, they're energy centers in your body. They're color-coded, and so you can do a quick little 10-minute, 5-minute, 2-minute meditation before you walk in somewhere. It's a great way to start your day. Cool trick. Whatever the color a crystal is, it correlates to that chakra. So a yellow crystal will help with the solar plexus. Some people resonate with different colors. You can do your own research, and whatever resonates with you is going to be what tells you the most about yourself.
Absolutely. The biggest thing that I can kind of suggest for people who have very little experience with energy work and healing, just go on Google and look up what are chakras. And maybe I'll do a video about it later on. But, and just starting to recognize what the colors are and how those feel to you, what the relationships are there, and how
that feels to you.
Yeah, and how that feels to you, because we are out of balance in this society.
We are here to learn. Kind of want to say we are out of balance. Not that you're always out of balance,
bad thing.
But you're here to learn. You're here to figure more out. You're here to go this way and go, I don't like that. I'm gonna go this way, and then actually I'm gonna be in the middle, and then you're gonna figure out your middle's actually more like this, and it's all about learning.
It's a learning process, and it can be frustrating. It can be so frustrating, especially, I know, because you do this for your business.
Yeah.
And so you have to be very conscious all the time. I'm sure it's exhausting.
It's nice because it gives me more of a relationship with myself in terms of healing, but even I can always do better. Everyone can always do better. You can always love yourself more. You can always take care of yourself more. You can always explore what you need more. But yeah, I would also say online, there's a lot of information out there. And so the best way to be learning about this is, if you're going to a site, see how it feels in your heart first. It may look completely normal and you're just like, I don't know why, but this doesn't feel good to me. Don't click it. Go to the next. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense. This is a great way to learn how to get in touch with yourself, because everything is you. You are the universe and the core essence of it, and you need to be learning how to differentiate what works with you, what resonates with you. With the internet, it's just as simple as typing in whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's self-care or holistic healing or the chakra system or how to protect your aura or how to bring more love into your aura. You can just scroll through and be like, this one calls to me.
Yeah, and there's so many different practices too of energy healing. There's
So
Ayurvedic,
many.
there's, Reiki, there's, the yoga practice even is a physical and emotional, mental healing process.
Everything is connected.
Meditation, it's all very connected. And even what I like to do personally is research whatever resonates with me at the time and sort of pick what works with me, and build an energy healing system for myself. So
And that sometimes changes. Your
Oh, yeah,
practice for
totally,
self-care
totally.
changes all the time.
Absolutely.
I actually was asked this question pretty recently, and I had to stop and think. I was like, what are you doing for self-care? And I was like, to be honest,
What am I doing? Yeah.
I cannot give you one answer on that's taking a hot bath at the end of the day or that's saying no when I need to, because the thing is every single time is different. Sometimes it is a hot bath, sometimes it's saying no when I need to, sometimes it's saying yes even though I want to say no because I know it's good for me.
Yeah, like me last night, we actually went out with a friend, and I didn't want to at first because I was being held back by my own fears, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna say yes. And if I need to leave, I can leave, but I'm gonna say yes. And it ended up being a beautiful night, and I'm so glad that that it happened. But that's what I needed at that moment, And sometimes I do just need to say no because it's not the right situation for me. And that you will learn how to understand yourself in that way the more you practice these things and the more you get to know yourself. Especially in this society in these days, like, we are so disconnected from ourselves because we're constantly looking at what other people are doing and what we're not doing, and we lose touch.
You can't tell what's going on underneath everything, and especially these days with social media and everything, like I really try to promote self-expression and positivity, but that does not mean that I'm happy all the time or that I don't have hard emotions.
No one is happy all the time. We can't be happy unless we go through the hardship.
Would you know that you are happy if you don't feel bad sometimes? Would you ever know what happiness feels like?
Is.
Where are you uncomfortable and where does that scare you? Because that's where you're going to go.
Chase your fears. That's how you're going to grow, absolutely.
And especially with being a business owner, as you grow, everything you offer will grow and increase in price, and it makes you have a new reason to take care of yourself. Yeah. Remember, everything is connected, so helping one area of your life will help the rest. Making yourself happier makes you more money.
Yes.
Being nicer to self helps you find nicer people. Yes. Everything's connected. Yeah.
And on that note, we're going to have to close out. But if you have any more questions for Jordyn, like she said, you can follow her on social media at Crystallized Divinity on Instagram, Facebook.
Crystallized Divinity. Crystallized _ Divinity
We'll
for
put it here.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Facebook is Crystallized Divinity, healing through crystals, sound, and Reiki. And then if you just go to crystallizeddivinity.com, you can see my blog, my jewelry, book a healing session.
It's a great source if you're just getting into it and you need more information.
Yeah,
absolutely. So that's it. So thank you so much, Jordyn, for being in this video and coming on my channel to talk about this. Aww. I really appreciate it, and I hope that it has helped.
Well, thank you for doing this, Grace. Everything that you do is very beneficial to everyone, and I love your energy and just hearing you talk and your adventures. And it does not have to be just about spirituality to be healing, and I think what you're doing is great.
Thank you. All right, so this is it for this late sleepover Saturday, but I will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.